80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That
one
misses.
ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4. So the lineup flips over. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the... Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. And they tag him out. And a good eye there. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Dansby Swanson digs in now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In the air out towards right center. McCutchen sizes this one up. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. Assad back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That the wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there.
0-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Joe over at first with 1 away. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. On the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just
missed. That's the ball.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Man at second. And that one hit to first. Oh, great stop. The throw, not in time. He's safe.
You've got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bat. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Up the middle. They get the force. Third out. Strand a couple. Still no score. Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Outside.
No, that's out.
And the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And a base hit right there.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Right side. Makes the grab, one away. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball. Busch, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. Bottom of the 4th. Now, Ryan Reynolds.
The left fielder.
The right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And another ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Joey Bart now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hit in the air, left field. Happ moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd. Ready now for the 5th inning. Down the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Definitely did get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Now back.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Freddie Fermin, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Fermin.
And that one fouled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Bart collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Andrew McCutcheon.
The right fielder, Andrew
Assad back to work.
McCutcheon.
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Suzuki right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Fly to right his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Hayes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. On to Horner. And that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Nico Horner getting ready to hit.
The second base
Horner having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Kicks and fires.
Swing. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Reynolds on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 1 down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Tellez takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson. Swings through that one for strike 1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Swings over the top of that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses outside. Full count, 3-2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and Swanson is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's
that
the ball.
Misses. Ball 1. On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. So up next, Brian Reynolds. Ripped to first, caught to the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning.
Against all odds, that you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they...
Back here in Pittsburgh, here comes Cody Bellinger.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Kiner-Falefa on his way over. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Suzuki
lays
off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Movement in the bullpen. He's called upon by Derek Shelton. Stratton getting loose as well. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Struck him out swinging. Bart gets to first, and that'll do it. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, and we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my 499 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Yency Almonte comes into the game after about an hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again. Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Swing and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the out.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet
Outside, that's
closer.
the ball.
Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency
One
to
ball,
chase
2
out of the
strikes.
zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's the ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
2
Straighten
balls,
him
2
up a little
strikes.
bit.
Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
And here it comes. So he's back
That
out
missed,
to
that's the
begin
ball.
the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch
Yeah.
count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No action in the
1
bullpen,
and 2.
though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Pitch
2 and
misses
2.
there, and the count's even at 2. Way
Down
high
and full.
there. 3 and 2 now. Ian Happ waiting for a turn at the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good plate
That's
appearance
ball 4.
there.
Take it back.
Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long. On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin
Number
Holderman.
35. Colin Holderman.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run,
Number
Nick
1.
Madrigal.
Nick.
Ian Happ now at the plate.
Now batting. Left field. Ian Happ.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
If you're a
1
base
strike.
runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That
Ball.
misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Action in the pen down there. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And he swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see
1
some
and 2
movement
now.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside
Now
pitch
back.
right there, and that's not the kind of approach
Ready.
that you want to have.
For
Even if
me.
you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a
Yeah.
long strike at best. You
Your
have
ball's
to be
1
able
strike.
to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Connor Falefa. Off balance speed. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Those plays can be
The batter
tricky.
number
They're
2.
routine, but that
Second
doesn't mean
baseman.
it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Line drive, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Hitting is really easy
center
for some
field.
guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat
Throw
stays in the
Armstrong.
zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels
Now running
because
at
of that
second
bat
base.
being on plane. And
Number
even when you
60.
don't get it great,
Christian
it's still hit hard enough
Davenport.
to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Base hit. Oh, he botches it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Cubs take the lead. 1-0. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far,
Dan
but
Bean.
now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Hunter Stratton gets the call from the pen.
Number
Well, you see the
63.
ERA very solid, and That doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Swanson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. There's the strike at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's damaged with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. That
Full
one
count.
missed. Cody Bellinger to bat next. Two outs. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Bellinger up to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to second, and he gets him. Nicely done. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the So coming into the game now on defense, Nick Madrigal. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, Christian Bethancourt. He takes over behind the plate. Connor Joe digs in now, 1 for 2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. So they turn things over to the righty, Keegan Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. 1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right-handed reliever.
Count full.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
2-0.
That one almost got him.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
Pickoff throw. Aguero back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Late swing, fouled off.
They might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And they got
on the tag, he's out.
Now, in this situation, you're pretty eager to try to get that runner up to second base in the scoring position. A lot of good things can happen from there, but clearly not able to get back to first on the pickoff. Nice job by the pitcher. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That takes care of Connor Falefa, and that ends the inning. Now into the game, Liover Peguero. He's the new third baseman.
Number 31.
1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the pitch. Outside low. And that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. Cruz moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Michael Bush,
now
the next to hit.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bart drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Swings through it for the K. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Nothing. And we're back. Bottom nine, and here is Nick Gonzalez. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Adbert Alzolay.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Hauls it in, one away. Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. In time to Bush, and they're down to their last out. This is Joey Barton. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Fought off foul. Alzolay is just one strike away. Hard liner. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Throw over to first. Dives back and over.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you keep this win streak going.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the Pirates, no runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home.